Hello dear friends of Dream About Anything. In today's video I will introduce you to an idea with which you can surprise a person dear to you or some birthday boy. I personally would be happy with a gift handmade by some friend. Let's get started. In the process of work I will explain what is what. I have also prepared a new silicone gun, as the old one gave up. As you can see, this project it will be related to bottles. They may be filled with something or empty, purely for decoration. Size and shape don't matter, any bottle can be used. The three pictures with motifs you see, I like them on the net and printed them out. Of course the photo could be on a loved one, a pet, etc. The idea is just to be able to fit as a label on the selected bottle. But first you have to get rid of the current labels. I plan to do it by soaking them in water. If that doesn't work, I will use rubbing alcohol. Expectedly, one is more persistent and I will have to use alcohol. Before the decoration I plan to do, I need to dust and degrease the bottles, because I plan to paint them, and the dust and grease will prevent this process. First I will choose which photo where will it fit best. Then I will cover the caps on the bottles, I will not paint them. I will try to protect them without removing the plastic. I go around with a paper tape, the caps and a part of the necks. This is what the bottle look like. On the second bottle the packaging tore open the cap. This let me take the cap out and paper tape it on. I will use double-sided tape to attach the pictures to the bottles. But before that, I'm going to crop the pictures of the right size to fit the bottles. This is the perfect size according to me for this round bottle. I put double-sided sticker on the back of the photo. I will do the same with the rest of the bottles. The empty bottle has a separate label frame. I copied the outline on the photo using a pencil. Then I crop the photo by contour. The shape resembles a drop. I proceed to paint. I start with this primer. It should help the paint to set a touch more easily to the glass surface. After drying I switched to applying paint. I decided to make 2 white and 1 black bottles. I will need at least 2 coats of paint to cover them well. I will ask you to hit one like and share the video, because your support is what it moves me forward and keep me going. After the paint dries, time to play with the hot glue. But first I glue the new labels in their place. Now you will see how with the help of the hot glue we'll make the bottles even more beautiful. The glue is warmed up, so I start. The first thing I do is to go around the photo with the glue. So I create a frame and paste the edge of the photo to the bottle. Now I can let my imagination run wild to design the rest. For this bottle I decided to draw the contours and then to fill with the shapes formed. How it will look in the end depends entirely from the ideas on the man with the hot glue. I make little arrows, circles and any shapes I want. Absolutely no limit. If you're wondering how much silicone is needed, for this one bottle I use about 2.5 sticks. Here I try to draw a heart. The person's name can be right, from who or from who the gift is. It took me 20 minutes to do it, if you need a time reference. But as an advice I tell you, don't rush when you create, good things happen slowly. I made the second bottle all in snails, which is to say spiral movements or something. Well, call it what you want, the effect is good. On the third bottle I decided to apply the silicone and it just floated down. It looks a bit like runny wax to me, as if the bottle was sealed as a good old wine. If you look closely, you will see that the bottles have fine hair tops. They are obtained after raising the pistol. There are also places where the glue is sharper or rough, if I may say so. But don't worry, I have a solution for that too. With the help of hot air, all these rough edges and hairs disappear in seconds. My pistol is very old, 2400 watts. I bought it back in the days for 5 euros and it worked for me for 10 years now. For now the bottles don't look very impressive, but wait for the end result, you won't stay disappointed. I have to paint again. Only this time is an idea more difficult because I need to protect the pictures from the paint. With a rack I will try to protect the spray photo. I repeat the same procedure and with the other two bottles. Now they look much better, but this is not all. Let me make the figure stand out. Here how I'm going to do that. With the help of these unusual paint colors. One is copper color and the other is chrome color. I spray on a paper from the spray and with the help of a rag and a finger I apply to the bottle with very light movements. Without pressing too much, only on the embossed ones parts and very lightly. See how all the shapes I made they just stand out against the black bottle. Here is the final result. On the second bottle I make a combination of both colors, because I didn't like only the copper. Here is the bottle with the circular pattern. And the third I do with only chrome. Again, quite well it turned out. Clearly this color stand out. I think the golden one would have the same good effect, but unfortunately I don't have such a spray, so let's figure this out. Here is the effect of chrome on white color. I removed the tape with great difficulty. Remind me to buy blue tape, please. In the 21st century no one uses yellow tape anymore. I must be the last person. You can also make cups in the same way, and so you can make a whole set. That was from me, dreamers. I was crushed from Dream About Anything. See you again in the next video.